Let's freaking do this, guys. Hopefully my connection stays strong. I am going to show you how fucking powerful you are. I'm going to blow your fucking mind today. I'm going to blow it. Okay, hold on. I have to start this over because welcome to level 3. Level 3. So true, actually. Welcome to Level Up, episode 3 with Danielle. Today I'm going to show you how fucking powerful you are. You are so fucking powerful. Okay, I'm going to blow your fucking mind. We're going to go crazy today. You're going to be like, fuck. Okay, so I wish this was like in order. I don't have my microphone. I'm like, woo. Okay, some of you are doubting the things that I say, and some of you are like, yes, yes. Like, yes, this is what I've been waiting for my whole life. Like, I knew I wasn't crazy. I knew things were awesome. I knew the universe was magic. Like, so I am here for both of you, right? Because one of you, like a lot of you are like, oh, I don't know. I mean, this girl like talks some crazy stuff. Like I heard this stuff, but like, I'm not really sure if this is really working or like how this is going to work. And the other ones of you are like, yes, feed me some more. So I'm going to feed you some more and I'm going to clear any doubts that you may have. So today I'm going to show you exactly how powerful you are. And we're going to do some exercises right off the bat. Okay. So when we are in this space, right, where we're going, we have to let go of the doubt, right? Okay. So the whole world basically tells you that, you know, you're not powerful, right? You don't have magic. Magic doesn't exist. Law of attraction sort of works. And even though there are scientific facts, right? Scientific evidence that proves that all this is real, people still don't believe it, right? So again, you could read the scientific facts, but if you still have doubt, it's not going to work, right? So today, my hope is that I will remove a good portion of your doubt or help you remove a good portion of your doubt, okay? So with that being said, let's get started. Okay, I want you to rub your hands together really, really fast. Okay, I know it's going to sound crazy, but just do it with me. Okay, bear with me. Rub your hands really, really fast as you can, right? Boom, 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 boom. Okay, we're going to prove that everything is literally energy. Obviously, we know that for science, but I really want you to know for yourself. Okay, so we're going to rub really fast. Boom, 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 as fast as you can. Faster, 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 faster. Okay, all right, now stop. Okay, now I want you to pull your hands apart a little bit. Okay. Now I just want you to stay there. And I want you to put your attention to the center of your palms, both palms. Okay. Now, I want you to imagine that there is like an orb or like an energy ball, okay, in between your hands. For some of you who have done this before, do it anyway. Okay. I want you to move your hands like this. I want you to see if you feel something. Okay. Do you feel something in between your hands? Some of you are like, fuck. Okay. Now I want you to open them and close them. What do you feel? You feel something, right? Okay. You just focus on this, move it around. You could go in circles. You could go the other way, up and down. Doesn't matter. You're going to feel something. Okay. All right. Now I want you to just take a second. Keep your hands there, okay? Now, I want you to feel me sending purple energy into your heart right now. Close your eyes. Feel it coming to you. Okay, I'm sending you unconditional love right now. And in a moment, you are going to feel a rush of energy into your chest. Some of you are freaking out right now. Okay. Somebody feels doubt. Close your eyes again. Here it comes. Rush of energy, purple energy towards your chest. Unconditional love. Here it comes. Okay, some of you are going to feel it all over your body. Okay, relax. All right. So, how do you explain that? How do you explain that from this side of the computer, wherever you are in the world, you could feel what I just did? How do you explain that? All right. I don't think that you actually need to understand that, right? Scientists are basically alchemists or witches or wizards, right? And they've forgotten that, this is just a natural thing, okay? And they're trying to understand why this is possible, right? So that's what science is, right? We're trying to understand the world that we live in. We're trying to put logical reasoning over why you could feel my energy coming towards you, right? Or why my energy works, right? We're also trying to figure out how the brain works. We're trying to figure out, chemicals and how they react and things like that. And we're trying to prove why it exists, right? And a lot of times, there are proven theories, what they consider proven theories of why this stuff happens, of why we live in this world, why our brain works this way, why when we visualize, we can change our life. Why does energy healing actually work? Why are there, diseases in our body, right? And they're more and more, they're coming to realize that all of this stuff, this metaphysical stuff, is real, right? And the problem is they're discounting it because they can't understand, they can't prove it that it's not wrong, right? Because really what they're trying to do is prove that the energy that I just sent you is not real. They're trying to prove that, magic in general is not real, right? But it is. They can't prove that it's not. In fact, they have theories that it is correct, but they don't want to share that with you. There are some people like Dr. Joe Dispenza, Becoming Supernatural. Let me just pull up some books so you guys have something. Oh, shit. The Emotion Code. This is a really good one. Okay. And what's this one? Transform Your Beliefs. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see this up here. Okay, so these are all, a lot of them are scientists or psychologists that are really trying to tell you, and there's tons more. I got so many, it's unbelievable. And there's stuff everywhere. They're trying to tell you this is real. We have proof now, okay? Proof without a shadow of a doubt. But not everybody knows how it works, right? And we're still figuring that out. I still don't know exactly how it works. But what I do know is that it is real, right? And we don't actually have to understand why it's real, right? Why we are trying to understand why it's real is because we have so much doubt, right? We are filled with doubt because we've been programmed, right, to not believe in this stuff. Right? We've been programmed by so many different things that it's not possible, right? Now, if you're religious or spiritual or whatever you want to call it, you may have a part of you, right, that believes that, miracles happen and things happen, but you don't believe that you have the power to make it work, right? That you, or in a way I want to say, or you've been told that you don't have that power, that you have to leave it up to a higher power, right? And there's no judgments here. Like, that's totally okay. But what you don't realize is that you really need to work in conjunction, right? Co-creation with whatever you believe in, right? Now, some of you are going to be like, oh, this goes against my beliefs. Like, oh my God, I can't do this. Okay, well, I want you to just take a second. I don't want to fucking freak you out, but just take a second. What would happen if everything you've ever been told was a lie? Right? Something silly that happened this year is, if you don't believe in aliens, NASA and the Department of Defense basically said there are aliens, right? Last year they said it. And for all those people that believed in aliens this whole time, now they're like, fuck, there's proof. There really are aliens, right? And so now you're ridiculous if you don't believe in aliens, right? Because it was all over the news. So think about, for years, this is just a silly example. For years, people told you that aliens didn't exist or couldn't possibly exist, right? I'm going to post a video so that you guys can see it. It shows where we are as an Earth, right? And then it shows our sun, and then more suns, and then more suns, and then more suns, and more suns, and more suns. And then just our our Milky Way or whatever. I'm not an astronomist, so please forgive me. And then it shows another universe, and then multiple universes, multiple, duh. Right? But our brain can't conceive that is a possibility, right? Because all we've been told is it's not real, right? And we took that as truth, right? We took it as truth, right? And we internalized it into our subconscious and we're like, no. So even if somebody did present us with proof and was like, here, there's aliens, or even if there was a freaking alien that came down from outer space and you saw it, you'd be like, nah, it's not possible. Or you would fucking freak out. Be like, shit, everything I ever was told is a fucking lie. Okay. I want you to start thinking about literally everything you've ever been told is a lie. That's hard, right? You're like, nah, you're crazy. You're crazy. Yeah, maybe I am fucking crazy, right? But I'm not. Okay, when I started looking at it like this, when I mean question everything, I mean, okay, let's use religion as an example, right? This is not to discount anybody's religion. Like what you believe is what you believe, and that's wonderful. You are allowed to do that. I would never tell you any other way. You do you. Everything is your truth, okay? So let's just use it as an example, okay? I want you to realize that there's so many religions around the world, right? They all pretty much have the same thing. There's a God, there's rules, and we follow them, right? And each religion is like, I'm right, you're wrong. I'm right, you're wrong. And they kill each other, right? Which is like against God's law, right? They kill each other to prove that they are right. How does that make any fucking sense? Like if you're a religious person and you believe in God, right? You're not supposed to hate somebody else, right? That's legitimate, right? Right? You're supposed to see the other person as a reflection of you, right? See the God within them. Yet, for thousands of years, religions have been fighting each other to prove who is right. And they're killing each other. Like, they are literally killing each other. Please tell me what's right about that. Nothing, right? So somebody else believes something other than you, so you're going to go and kill them. And be like, no, my fucking God's right. No, my fucking religion's right and yours is fucking wrong. Right? This happens with politics. Okay? Oh, I'm fucking, Republican, you're Democrat. Screw you. I'm Democrat, you're Republican. Screw you. I'm fucking right. And we're going to kill each other mentally, physically, emotionally to prove that we are right. Now, what if I told you that you were all right? They're all right. They're all true. What if they're all right? What if all the religions that are out there are all correct to a certain extent? What if they all have some truth to it? Right? They all kind of have the same things. What if they are, they're all true? And what if none of them are? What if being a Republican and a Democrat, what if your beliefs are both right? What if you're both right? And what if you're both wrong? What if coming from a place of hate and division is causing all the doubts in your brain, all the turmoil in your body? What if that? Right? Like, fuck. Okay. And then what if, like I said, what if everything you've ever been told really isn't true? Right? We use the alien example. We use the religion example. And last episode, we talked about what people told you about yourself, right? That you're not good enough, right? That you're not smart enough. You can't do it. You'll never amount to anything. You're ugly, you're fat, whatever. What if everything that everybody's ever told you has been a lie? Like, then what? Right? What I'm trying to do here today is remove some of that doubt and have you take all the information that you've ever learned about anything, right? Science isn't 100% correct, right? We talked about this. They have proven theories, but they're not proven facts. They are not proven facts, right? About anything, right? They go along the journey, but they don't actually, nobody knows what happens after we die. Nobody knows if these religions are real. There's not somebody that's like, hey, I know for a fact that Jesus was here. Like, were you fucking there? I know for a fact Muhammad came down. Well, were you fucking there? Well, people wrote about it. Well, I can write a fucking story. I can write a novel. I'm not discounting any religions. Please don't misunderstand me. I'm just having you try to think differently. Like, were you here? No, you fucking weren't. Can you prove, without a shadow of a doubt, that those religious people were fucking here? And they did exactly what they were supposed to do. And they are telling you the truth. You can't prove it. There are things, right? There are facts, sort of facts, right? But you can't, 100%, can you say 100% that you know that everything that you've ever been told is 100% true? You can't. You can't. So what does that mean then? What does that fucking mean? You're like, fuck. Boom. So you can't prove that, okay? So nothing is 100% wrong and nothing is 100% right. So I want you to start looking at life like that, okay? If somebody has a difference of opinion of you, I want you to be like, just for a second, maybe they are right. Maybe they're wrong. Maybe I'm right. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Right? This video is going in a totally different direction than I thought it was, but whatever. Maybe I'm right. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Looking at things that you've heard in life or know about yourself to be true or things like that. Like, is this true? Is this 100% true? Or is this 100% false? Or is there like gray area, right? Is there room for other interpretations? In fact, a lot of you are just seeing this is black, this is white. Well, life is gray, shades of gray. And this is one path and this is the other one. Well, there's the in-betweens. I don't want you to just only see things one way or the other. I want you to see the gray. And then I want you to see infinite possibilities of something. Okay? Because you think that there's like duality, right? There's just this and there's just that. But if you look at the yin yang, it's like there's, do you know guys want to talk about yin yang, that thing that goes in there's like that, right? The light and the dark and the light. Okay. That is real. Like there's light in the dark and the light and so on and so forth. So things are like that. But then there's also imagine it's like a sphere, right? Like there's infinite possibilities of things being right, wrong, and different, how things worked out, how things are going to work out for you. And all you can see is that this is this way and that is that way, right? So where your power comes from, right? And this is, now I understand why I just said that. This is where your power comes from, is being able to look at things that you thought you knew about the world, about people, about yourself from a totally different perspective, right? I think in one of the other videos I talked about looking outside the box, right? So you're taking what you see as like a 2D box, right? 2D, or I don't know. I'm not, whatever. So 2D box. Now you're creating it into a 3D box. And not only you're creating this 3D box, but you're going to start spinning it around, okay? And you're going to be like, fuck. Like, there are infinite possibilities. Like maybe she's right. Maybe he's right. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm right. Okay. Our power is diminished because we are so concerned with being right. No, what she says is not correct. I know what I know and you're not changing me. No. Fuck this. No way. Nobody's fucking changing me. I'm not going to change. So how's that working for you? How's that fucking working for you? I'm so sorry because I feel like I'm talking to myself here. I'm not fucking changing. I'm not changing my view. I don't care. I'm right. I know this. I looked this up. I did this. I know that. This is what I've known my whole life, blah, blah, blah. Well, guess what? What you've known your whole life is fucking wrong. And if you don't take yourself out of this fucking craziness and start seeing all the infinite possibilities about yourself and your life, you will not have that power. You gave your power away to society. You gave it fucking away. Fucking reel it back in. You want to live a fucking great life? You want to fucking feel happiness and personal fulfillment and fucking joy? Like pure joy. Do you want to feel aligned? Then you will get yourself out of this fucking box. You will put yourself out there. You will be like, whoa, let me look at life a little fucking differently. Let me look at that. Let me be like, no, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm right. Maybe he's right. Maybe she's wrong. Maybe this. Maybe they're all right. Maybe there's all infinite possibilities. Start looking at life and yourself and everything in it as that it is totally different than what you thought it was. Totally different. Your power comes from looking at things from a different perspective. You want to tap into your mind? We only use 10% of our brain, if that, right? You want to tap into infinite potential. You want to live a great fucking life? Then get out of your comfort zone. If you are Republican, you hate Democrats. Democrats, you hate Republicans. If you are a Christian, you hate Muslims. And Muslims, you hate Christians. And so I could go on for hours. Get out of your fucking comfort zone and start putting yourself in somebody else's shoes. Start putting yourself in a different perspective. Maybe they're all right. Maybe they're all wrong. Maybe I've been lied to. Maybe they've been lied to. Put yourself in somebody else's fucking shoes. And in fact, put yourself in so many different perspectives, right? Because each person thinks what they think is true 100%, right? That's why everybody fights, because you can't make somebody else believe something else, right? You can't. Because in their heart of hearts, they think what they know that's in their subconscious, what has been programmed to them, is 100% truth. Right? Whatever you believe in right now, and if I'm challenging it, you're probably fucking freaking out. Think about why you're so reactive. Why are you so reactive? Why do you react like that? Why are you like, no, that person's fucking wrong. I'm fucking right, right? Why? Why do you get so fucking fired up on Facebook and YouTube and da-da-da, and you're like, fuck this person? Because that person is challenging what you believe to be 100% true. They're challenging you. They're challenging you. That fire that you have inside that's like, fuck them, I hate them, right? Oh, I can feel all of you like, fuck them, I hate them, okay? That's you holding on to something so tight because that person is challenging you that maybe your beliefs might be a little skewed, right? And that other person is doing the same thing. They're fucking fired up. They're like, this person knows what they're fucking talking about. I know my religion, my political beliefs, the way I think, the way my life is, it is correct. It is 100% fucking true. Well, guess fucking what? It's true for them as well. They think what's inside their brain is 100% fucking true, right? So if you look outside the box, you're not 100% true. They're not 100% true, right? Because for a fact, you can't say that your opinion is 100% right. You can't. It's not possible. You could say it's probably 99%, but it's not. So this means you have no power. All these other people have power over you. Okay, let me repeat that. All these people that trigger you, all these people that you think about, all these people that make you mad, sad, angry, concerned, they all have power over you. You've leaked your power to every single person, right? You said, this fucking person doesn't know what they're fucking talking about. I know what I'm talking about. This person's fucking rude. This person's fucking that, da 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 da. Guess what you did? My ex-husband used to say, don't let people live free reign in your brain, right? If there are people, right? And I have this, so I'm not discounting this. If there are people that stop you from doing things, trigger you so much, make you feel bad about yourself, make you feel less than, you're worried about what they think, you're worried about that you're right, all these people have power over you. There went your power, right? They have power over your perception of yourself, your life, and creating the life that you fucking want. So what do we got to do? What do you got to do? to gain power, right? Self-mastery, mastery of your real self, power, co-creating with the universe, stepping into your power. How does that happen? Changing your perspective about life, about what you've been told, about what you've been fed to believe, right? Letting go of some of those doubts that you have, right? Letting go of them. Because when you look at life from a different perspective, right? So if I sit here and say, I'm a Catholic and you're a Muslim, and I don't like you, right? Let's say that, which that's not true for me, but I'm just giving you an example. I don't like you, right? You're wrong. I'm right. I want you to look at that person and be like, wow, I really respect that person has so much faith just like I do. That person truly loves whatever God they believe in, right? And like, wow, like I admire that person because that person is just like me. We just believe two different things, right? Look at that person and be like, damn. And like, yeah, maybe what they believe to be true could be true. And maybe mine could be too. Maybe both of us could believe in something that's real. It's possible, right? In a universe of infinite possibilities, it is possible that you are both correct. That there is God and Allah. It's possible, right? It's possible that they're the same. It's possible they're both wrong. But I want you to start putting yourself in somebody else's shoes because they believe what they believe because they think it's 100% truth. But there are more truths, right? Everybody has truths. So look at from the other perspective, right? And in your cases, like Republican, Democrat, whatever, just look in somebody else's shoes for a second. Think, why do they think that, right? Why do they believe that? Because maybe there is some truth to both of what you guys are fighting over. I don't know. Maybe there is some truth. You don't have to believe something 100%, right? You can have more than one view. Your power stems from having multiple points of view and being able to see life from another person's view. That is your power, right? That like right now I could step into your shoes and be like, fuck, this girl's like on some other shit. Like, I don't know what the fuck she's talking about, but maybe I fucking should. Like, I don't know. And I could step into somebody else's shoes who's listening is like, nah, this is fucking crazy. Like, I'm not doing shit. Like, and she doesn't know what she's talking about. That's not absolutely right. That's okay. Right? I got to step out of you guys' shoes because I just like messed with me for a second. But I'm okay with that. Like, if you don't believe what I say on here, like, that's okay. You don't need to. And I don't ever want you to take what I say for 100% truth. I want you to question every single thing. I want you to create your own truth, your own religion or spirituality, right? Your own interpretation of the world. I want you to expand your brain. There are a lot of fucking religious and spiritual teachers out there that are fucking with you, okay? I'm just going to get straight to the point. They don't have your best interests at heart. Do you know why? Because they want you to follow them blindly. They want you, each and every church or temple or cult or whatever, they want you to blindly follow them and believe that what their interpretation of whatever religious text or spiritual text or, law of attraction shit is 100% true. And that you need to have their view of life, their view of religion, their view of spirituality. Okay. They don't care about you. They care about themselves. They care about the power. They care about how they're going to make money, how much power they're going to have over you guys. Okay. I want you to come up with your own truth. I don't want you to fucking blindly follow me or anybody. I don't want you to take anything ever again for 100% truth. I want you to discover that truth for yourself. I want you to go deep within. I want you to pick up different books. I want you to listen to different podcasts. I want you to listen to different things. I want you to meditate. I want you to try different things, read different religious texts. I want you to discover your own truth, not what somebody else is fucking telling you. I don't want you to blindly follow anybody. Hell, I don't even know if what I'm saying is 100% true, right? I don't fucking know. I don't even think so. I think there's infinite possibilities of what people are saying is 100% true, right? Maybe they're all true. Maybe they're all wrong. The idea that you are blindly following somebody, and some of you are, blindly following some religious leader, blindly following some spiritual teacher, blindly following some occultist or some like atheist or whatever. Stop blindly following people. Break out of the fucking shell. Like, it's time. Break out of this. Break out of this shitty fucking cycle you put yourself in where you're like, yes, people know more than me. They don't. Do you know something? I spent my entire life thinking that people knew more than me. Well, when you go through a fucking rude awakening of spiritual awakening, whatever you want to fucking call it, you realize that people know nothing. And you know more than everybody else. Because you know what? You went in, you did the work, you did the research, and you came out with something that feels fucking comfortable to you. Right? But not just comfortable. It feels loving. It feels energetic. It feels expansive. You're like, yes, like this feels great, right? This feels great. And I want to share with you guys that you can discover your own truth, that you will, through watching these videos and other ones that I send you to, you will discover your own truth. You will discover who you are, and you will never blindly follow another person ever again. You will look up to people, right? But what you'll realize is that you know just as much as them, if not more. If not more. And my job is to make sure that you look in you and you find your power. So first, let's take a look at where you're leaking your fucking power to. Okay? And then we're going to fucking reel it back in. All right? So that you can realize without a shadow of a doubt that anything and everything is fucking possible, and it comes from you bringing that fucking power back to yourself. You bringing that in. All right? Hold on, let me think what I want to do here. Okay. Let's do that first. Can someone remind me about the banana exercise? Brain, spirit guide, anybody? Okay. You know what? Let's see where you're leaking your power. Okay. We talked about all the people that got power over you. Let's reel it back in. Now, you could do this visually. You could do this energetically. You can just decide to do it. It doesn't really matter, right? Okay, so if you're leaking your power away to your ex, you're leaking your power away to your parents, right? So think about your thoughts that go throughout each day, right? Like when I get on here, I have to think about who's stealing my power, right? Immediately, because I won't get on here, right? So what am I afraid of, right? Who's in my head that's telling me this is not a good idea? You're not going to make it. You're not going to do this. Who is that person? Who are those people, right? Who are they? Okay. And really sit with that and be like, okay, I've just given my power away to so many people. Boom, boom, boom. What they're going to say, how they're going to do this, how they're going to do this. Okay. Just pretend to cut a cord. Be like, to fucking go over there. Go over there. Because what they say is affecting me. It's affecting my action in my day-to-day life all the time, right? Think about if you go to do something, or even watching this video, you might have a struggle with like, okay, well, what if I'm going to go to hell? Or what if I'm not going to go to Nirvana? Or I'm not going to go to, I forget what the Muslim one is. Excuse me. You're not going to go here because this is not your beliefs, okay? Cut them off. If you were called here, you were called here for a reason, all right? This means that your soul, or whatever the hell else is going on out here, is like, I need to hear this, right? So cut them off, right? I spent a long time, I grew up in a Catholic household, okay? A long fucking time thinking I was going to burn in fucking hell, okay? No offense to the Catholics or the Christians, okay? I'm not fucking burning in hell. I'm not accepting that. That's not an option. Sure, hell may exist. Fuck, we may actually be there, okay? Ever thought about that? Ever thought that we're in the bad place? That's why we're so much fucking pain and suffering. Ever thought that we created the bad place inside of our brain? Maybe we're not in the bad place, right? Maybe there is no hell. Maybe there is no heaven. You don't know. Anyway, take those religious leaders and just chop them off. Think for a moment that maybe all of it's a lie. And it's preventing you from living out your truth. It's preventing you from finding yourself. It's preventing you from finding your authentic self, from finding your power, from finding your soul, from upgrading your brain, living up to your fullest potential. All these people have stolen your power. If you are drawn to things like this, like the reason you haven't been able to get yourself to where you want to go is because all these fucking people are in your head and they're controlling you. And you're like a puppet. And you do things based on what other people think and what other people have told you and their limiting beliefs. You literally live your life based on people, right? Every time you think about a goal that you have, right? So you guys know my goal, right? At this point, we're uplifting humanity and myself, right? Living up to my fullest potential and helping you see that you can do the same thing, right? So you can live up to your fullest potential and we're going together. Every time I think about my goal, right? And I want to move forward, strings come up. It's not going to happen. You're not good enough. You're making this shit up in your head. You've gone crazy. No one's going to like you. You're not going to make any money. You're not going to do this. These are people, places, and things that have full control over my life, right? So it's my ability to stop the strings and let them go so that I can step into my power, so I can pull it back and I can be the master of my fucking life, right? The master of my fucking life. Not everybody else controlling me, because you don't know it, but that's what happened and that's what's happening. So look in your life where all these things are coming from. Pull it back in. Okay. One silly thing that you can just do is just notice that it's there. Notice who it's coming from and just be like, sending their energy back to them and my energy is coming back to me, or sending their power back to them and my power back to me. It doesn't have to be anything. You could just like push them away. Okay. Any kind of visualization technique will work. One thing I do is when I'm feeling like super, I don't know what the word is, drained, or feel like there's people, and you'll know, there's like these thoughts that come in and then a person that's behind them. And that might be something that you need to do. Think about a goal that you want to do, achieve. I don't know what goal. You want to lose weight. You want to get in shape. You want to eat healthy. You want to stop smoking. You want to stop drinking. You want to stop doing this, whatever. Go ahead. Why aren't you doing it? What will people think? What will people say? I'll never make it. I'm not good enough. Okay, pick one. Who does that come from? You're going to see a person in your brain. Who does it come from? Somebody who didn't make it? Somebody who told you weren't going to make it? Where does it come from? Who? Your childhood? At what part? At what part did it come from in your life? Okay, now I want you to push that person away. Right? Okay, ever read the book, I think, Dr. Wayne Dyer, Excuses Be Gone. If you don't have it, read it. Okay, or listen to it. There's an audiobook. Okay, that's an excuse that somebody else created for you. It's not your excuse. It's actually, it's not. It's the excuse, but we'll get there. That's an excuse for why you can't better yourself or your life that somebody else created. That's not your excuse. If you took all these people that were controlling you, right? Telling you, because you see, let's see, for example, I smoke, okay? I'm just going to be completely fucking honest right now, okay? Well, now I used to smoke, now I fucking vape. Okay, my excuse to why I can't stop smoking, and maybe this won't propel me, is that I've seen people try and they always go back. And guess what I did? When I quit, I went back. Right? My excuse of why I can't stop smoking is because people gain weight. Right? My excuse, let me just do it while I'm here with you guys. My excuse for why I can't stop smoking is it's too hard. Who says it's too hard? My excuse of why I can't stop smoking is because I've seen people get angry. I've seen them change the addiction, right? Okay. Behind each one of these excuses is a specific person, and in fact, multiple people. Can you see it? I want you to look at each excuse and each thing that's in your head that's stopping you from getting your goal. There's people behind it. Okay, I don't know how you see it, but I see it as like the excuses, and then there's like a line of people. Some of you guys are really fucking freaked out right now. Okay, there's a line of people, right? Okay, how do we get rid of the lion spirit? Okay, you have a couple options. You're going to do what your brain tells you is the best thing to do. Okay, you ready? All right, you can thank these people for showing you what not to do. Right? You can push them away. Okay, send them on their way. Send their energy back to them. You can literally just push them out of the way. Okay? I got a lot here. Okay? Push them out. All right? Now, I want you to put up a giant plexiglass. Okay? And in fact, you know what? Let's put a fucking force field. Okay? Imagine you're in like a giant force field. Okay? Like a big bubble. Just think about it. You don't actually have to see it. Just envision it around you. You're in this giant fucking force field. Okay? And these people can't get in anymore. So think about, let's see, I'm going to think about stop smoking, right? And when I think about why I can't stop smoking, right? Why it's not a good idea, why I don't want to stop smoking, or why I can't do it, right? I want you to imagine that thing, those people are like bouncing off the force field, like boom, like they're trying to come in, but they can't, right? It's almost like no, boom, whoa, no, boom. Like, of course you can do it, right? And you, in your bubble, you're like, of course I can fucking do this. Like, yeah, like without all these other people controlling me, without this fucking power over me, like, I can fucking do anything. I'm a fucking powerful being. Like, yeah, holy shit, I didn't realize how many people were affecting my life. I didn't fucking realize that all these excuses were coming from other people, from learned experiences, right? Learned habits, right? Oh my God, now I think I'm going to stop smoking. It's so crazy. Sometimes I surprise myself. I'm like, wow. Okay, anyway. I've been putting that off for a while, so it's a good thing I brought it up. Okay. So you're in this bubble, right? And now you have power. You found your power. You're like, damn. Like, whoa. Some of you are like, yes, girl. Get this fucking shit. Okay. I want you to use this for your vices too, okay? So those of you who smoke a ton of weed, I'm not judging, right? Or those of you who drink so fucking much, right? Again, I'm not judging. Like, I drink, like I smoke, like I got vices too, right? Everything in moderation is fine, right? But if you like know you have a problem and you're avoiding that problem, like, use this exercise, okay? If you're like addicted to sex is great, but like an addiction to it is not great. If you're addicted to social media, if you're addicted to talking negatively to yourself, if you're addicted to TikTok, which I got that issue too, addicted to binge watching, like, use this for your addictions, okay? Put yourself in this bubble. Like, why can't you stop? Why can't you stop, right? Okay, and use it for your goals. Use this exercise where people are coming in, that they're controlling you. Use this. Block them out. You have the power to do this. You just didn't know that it was possible. And I'm telling you, it's possible. So put yourself in this fucking bubble, in this freaking force field, and allow those voices and excuses to bounce off you, because they're not yours. They're not your experience. Did you experience that? Maybe you did. But the reason you can't move forward is because you saw somebody, right? Like, let's say you're struggling with an addiction and you keep going back to it. It's because somewhere along the line, you saw somebody else say that it was hard. You saw somebody go through the same struggle, the same issue, right? And then you took that on as your own and was like, fuck, this is going to be hard. This is going to take a long time. And that's blah, blah, blah. But realistically, you didn't experience it, right? So then when you go and you try to, go to rehab or something like that, you automatically have a programming that says that you will relapse, right? Because you saw something or you heard something or it's on TV, right? But if you had pushed that away, you would have made it, right? So if you're struggling with addiction or something like that, like, remember, you can do this. Things can be easy. Like, that's what I'm trying to teach you, is things are easier than you think they are, right? So push that fucking away. Push that shit away, all right? I'm coming to the top of the time, but I feel called to talk about something else, but I just lost my train of thought. Excuses. What was I going towards? I guess we're not going to talk about that. Spirit, what was that thing? Please. Bringing your power away. All right, so what did we learn so far? It'll come to me. Okay, we learned that you are super powerful, right? We learned our energy, okay? We learned that we had energy. You feel my energy. We also learned that, so that is power, right? Okay, everything is energy we talked about, right? And most of you already know this, right? But you need to know that literally you have power. Like, this is power. You are magic. Like, it comes from you. Now, where does this come from? Whatever you want to think is up there. I don't know what's up there, right? I have no idea. All right? You are magic. There's no fucking doubt about it. You are a multidimensional being, meaning like there's multiverses going on, and we'll talk about this. You have all the power. Why don't you feel like you have all the power? Because you've given it away. You've given it away. And people are fucking with your head, right? Reel in that fucking power. Reel that shit back in. Remember, now we're questioning everything in life. Questioning what you've been told, right? Because your power comes from the power of having different perspectives of life and yourself and everything in it. That's where your power source is. Don't question everything. Don't take everything as 100% truth. Do your own research. Do your own stuff. Come up with your own ideas, right? Think that there are things that are possible. And if something comes in that tells you this is not a good idea, or you're going to hell, or this is shit, those are other people's voices. Block them. Block them. Put yourself in this fucking force field and block them. I know what I have to tell you. Okay, you want some real fucking shit? You want to see your fucking power? I want you to go on YouTube. And if you're on YouTube, I'll try to link it below, okay? There's something called the Gateway Tapes, okay? It is from the CIA. So if you don't believe that any of this shit is real, you're about to be real fucking like, bam, all right? Go on YouTube. Go listen to the Gateway Tapes, okay? They are meditations, all right? And they're awesome meditations, okay? Your brain, it's going to open your brain like this, okay? Like this. I'm not even done yet. So open your brain, right? Open it. Open it. Be open to infinite possibilities. It's going to teach you that you are literally an infinite being. Okay, you want to know where all my downloads come from? It comes from my shadow work. It comes from the Gateway Tapes. It comes from this Moldavite. It comes from my higher self. It comes from all of the work that I have done. It comes from each and every experience that has led me to the space and time right now. So is yours. All right. It's time you take your power back. Go listen to one of those meditations. It's 30 minutes. Just do one a day. I swear to you, your whole life is going to change. All right. And there really needs to be more things out there. That's why I'm doing this for you guys, because this shit should be fucking free. This is what we should be learning like every fucking day. This is what they should be learning in school. All right. So I know I'm off track between episode 1 and whatever episode we're at now. I think it's 3. I promise you I will get back to the values at some point. I know some of you guys are like, what about my values? But I have to go based on whatever's coming through for me that you guys need to hear at this specific moment in time. So that's what you need to do. That's your exercise. Okay, do what I'm fucking telling you. I can't hold your hands. I can't make you change your life. You have to make that fucking decision. You have to decide that you want to live up to your potential, that literally anything is possible. You have to make this fucking decision. I can't do it for you. I can't make you share this video. I can't make you like this video. I can't make you like me. I can't make you like somebody else. I can't make you like yourself. Only you can do that. Only you can do that. Oh, the other thing came to me. Okay, focus. This is how powerful you are, okay? So this thing on TikTok changed my life, okay? All right, you know, some of you, when you're in a relationship and you feel love, right? You enter into a relationship, you're like, oh God, I love this person. Like, you feel that giddiness, right? You feel that fucking love. Or when you're in the place of somebody else that you absolutely love, you like feel this, right? Think about romantic love, right? You feel this. And then that person fucking leaves you. We've all been there. Somebody fucking leaves you, right? Your parents or kid, I don't know, anybody. You feel this like death. And you're like, I'm never going to feel this kind of love again. I'm never going to feel it, right? Do you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you guys do, right? You're like, oh God, I'm never going to feel like I love somebody so much, right? And then eventually you find somebody else and you love somebody. But then you're like, it wasn't the same feeling. I want to blow your fucking mind right now. That person didn't bring you that feeling. You fucking created it. You fucking created it. You are so powerful that you literally created that feeling of love. That feeling of love came from inside of you. It didn't come from outside of you. All right, let's do a quick exercise. Okay, hold your hand on your heart. I want you to think how much you loved whatever person you're thinking of. Like that feeling of love. I want you to feel it. Okay, now I want you to not only feel that feeling, but feel the feeling that you love whoever you love, right? You got a kid, you got family members, you got like, who do you fucking love the shit out of? Like, you're like, oh, this is the most wonderful love that I've ever had. Like, keep feeling it, keep feeling it. You are literally expanding. Now, some of you are freaking out. All right. That now I want you to enhance it. Like that you are actually in love with somebody. Like, be like, oh my God, I am in love. Okay. Now, I want you to put a circle around you. Like, make it like a pink bubble, like a big pink bubble. Okay? All right, now I want you to imagine that you are giving that love to somebody else, but it's staying within the bubble. Okay? So imagine it coming out and it's like hitting the bubble and it's going all around the bubble, up and down, and then it's like showering you. Okay? Right now, you are giving yourself love. You created the feeling of love. Love is not outside of you. It is in you. It comes within you. So when we're looking for love from other people and we don't feel love, it's because we again are giving our power away, that other people have power over us. Right? And we need love from other people. But you guys are sending me so much less. Thank you. You guys are feeling this feeling of love right now. Like, you love yourself. The love that you give into people, like, I'm not saying don't give it, but know that it's already inside you. You don't need somebody to create the feeling. You create the fucking feeling. Right? Somebody else can't make you happy. You make yourself happy, and you didn't know it. You didn't know it. You think that all these other things, that the time, the money, the happiness, the joy, the love, all those feelings, that those feelings come from other things. They don't. You decide that you want to feel this way. You decide that, right? Like, what? Like, fucking mind blown right now, right, guys? Like, okay, now I want you to keep that bubble, right? Keep that bubble, because this feeling of being in love, you can have this feeling at any time. The feeling of really happy, like, think about a time where you were really fucking happy. You're like, yes, I won the lottery, or I went to Disney, or I had great sex, or I had a great conversation with my friend. Like, think about that happy feeling right now. Just like feel it. Like, feel really fucking happy. Okay? Those outside conditions, you think you want more of that specific situation, which you could, but they didn't cause the happiness. You caused yourself to be happy in that situation. It's not the situation caused you to be happy. You caused yourself to be happy in that situation, right? That person didn't, their love didn't make you feel love. You decided that you wanted to feel love. Does that make sense? Like, you can have this feeling all the time. All the time, right? And guess what? Your power stems from that fact. It stems from this fact that you can harness these feelings all the time. Right? You think other things are going to bring you happiness. Right? You guys all think the time, the money, the sex, the energy, the job, the friends, the this is going to bring you all the stuff that you fucking need. It's fucking not. Right? It's going to bring you seconds of happiness, maybe a year, maybe 10 months, maybe 5 minutes when you get those things, right? You leaked your fucking power to those things. You leaked them. You said, this thing is going to bring me happiness. That person's going to bring me happiness. That person's going to bring me love. This is going to bring me success. No, you decide to feel that way. So fucking decide to feel that fucking way right now. You don't need all these other things to make you feel that way. You don't. And guess where the power is? When you decide to feel that way right now, guess what fucking comes? More fucking things to make you feel even better. Right? And you keep deciding every fucking day that you want to feel happy, you want to feel fucking joy, you want to feel in love with yourself and your fucking life, and you don't need anybody else. That's when fucking shit starts to change. You want to fucking change your life? You want things to fucking turn over? You want to become a new fucking person? You want to live up to your fucking potential? Then you're going to fucking do exactly what I'm telling you to do. Feel that feeling of love for yourself. Feel the happiness right now and continue to harness it. Harness it. It's not going to happen overnight. You're not going to be like, oh, I'm happy every time, every day. And granted, over happiness isn't great either. And we'll talk about shadow work. But let's just focus on the fact that you can create that feeling. That's where your power comes from. Everything in your life is created between your heart and your head, right? We talked about in the first 2 videos, we're trying to bridge the fucking gap, right? Of reality, the 3D, and imaginary, the 5D. We're trying to bridge the gap so that we can live in freaking harmony. The same is true here. You need this space, this power space of feeling and energy and this imagination, right? To create synchronicity. Boom! So the power comes out from within you, right? Okay, and stop leaking your power to all these motherfuckers out here. Okay, all these naysayers, all the other people that's there, stop fucking leaking your power. I can't be more bold with that. All right? Okay, it's 11:11. I think it's time for me to stop this fucking video. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, your guides. Thank you, everybody who was on. Like, today was fucking awesome. I loved it. I will again be here as often as humanly possible when I feel freaking called. Do not expect me to show up the same time every day. I will not. Make sure that you like and subscribe if this resonated, if this helped you. Please comment below when you start seeing some fucking changes. Please comment below if you felt my energy. Please share with your friends. We got to get this shit out here. You guys are about to like level up really freaking fast. Don't forget to watch the gateway videos. If you have any questions about how I know this information, where it comes from, what books to read, I just gave you 3 to read before here. So go do your own shit, okay? I can't tell you everything. You have to go and experience it for yourself. You have to do the work. You have to go and do it. I can't be there to be like, here, bum, 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 bum. Here's all the knowledge. Like, you got to do the work. Do it. I swear to you, it works. You're going to live up to your fullest potential. You're going to fucking change your life, and it's going to happen really fucking fast. Just do the work, okay? I am sending you so much light and love. Thank you so much for joining. If this is the podcast, please share with your friends. If this is YouTube, please share, like, and subscribe. And I will talk to you all soon.